We want to try to come together, at least for me, from the activity required to get everything set up and the joyfulness of our conversation. And remember what Wendy said to us in the quote from Jefferson. When you think you have exhausted every possibility, remember this: you have not. There's always more. There's always more. This thing that we call God, omnipotence, omniscience, omnipresence, is beyond words. It is beyond thought. The Upanishads tell us that it is that which is beyond words, but from which words come from. It is that which is beyond thought, but from which thoughts come from. We might add that it is the stillness from which all activity derives. There is only one life, just one. We call it God, we can call it love, we can call it spirit, we can call it by many names. The names we assign to it only represent our concept of it. And our concept of it is not it. And our concept of it is ever expanding. The circle whose center is everywhere and circumference is nowhere. We identify ourselves, we identify our consciousness, we identify our thoughts, but none of it is ours. There is one perfect divine life expressing itself as us. We did not create our life. We cannot end our life. For it is part of that which was never born and shall never die. We set our intention, and thoughts come into our field of awareness, and we don't know how. Yet they are there. Are they our thoughts? Or are they a response to our desire to know? Is the desire to know our desire? Or is it the desire of spirit to know more of itself as us and through us? When we think we know it all, we don't. So today we surrender our limited intellects, our limited egos. We move beyond words. We move beyond thoughts. Today we bring ourselves, the observer, into the stillness, into the oneness, into the place where God is experiencing us and we are aware of it. We release and let go of every and any opinion, idea, distraction. We let our attention and our intention focus entirely on this process of forever and ever and ever expanding into the awareness of what God is, of what we are, of what life is, of what reality is, and of what love is. We are grateful for this opportunity to be here today, to be together, to love one another, to encourage one another, to support each other as we grow in wisdom and understanding, and most importantly, in the experience of God. We release this treatment to that perfect law, knowing so certainly that it is done, that we say together, and so it is.